Hey fam, welcome back to the channel. If you're new, hi, hello, welcome to the channel. My name is Daniel. I am a food and lifestyle content creator. So today I have this very insanely delicious egusi soup recipe, insanely rich egusi soup recipe. Let's dive right into the video. To start off, I am going to be cooking my meat. I am using a combination of goat's meat and cow beef here. I'll also be using some stockfish and some cow skin. This is ponmon. To season this, I'm just going to add onions, seasoning cube, and some salt. That is the only seasoning I'm going to be using in this recipe because I don't want to interfere with the flavor of the egusi soup. Then I'll add Scotch bonnet pepper for heat, add a little bit of water, combine properly, and then I'll be cooking until it is properly cooked, which is around 35 to 40 minutes. So after my meat is properly cooked, I'm going to be baking this. I know you guys are going to say Daniel bakes everything, but I just like it. I just like this particular way for my egusi soup. You don't have to do it if you don't want to. You can just skip this entire process. I'm only baking the cow beef and the goat's meat. This is what it looks like after baking. Now I'm just going to be blending my peppers. I'm using the yellow pepper and the regular Scotch bonnet pepper. After that, I am also going to be blending my egusi. I'm using the actual seed here. You don't have to use it if you don't have it. You can use the regular blended one that we get from the market. You just have to skip this process. After that, I have some oil heated up already in the pan, and I'm going to add my onions to that. Please, we'll be cooking on low heat. You don't want to burn your egusi soup, just low heat, really low heat. I'm just going to stir that, and then I'll be adding my peppers. Stir that again. Now I'm adding my meat. I'm using my ponmon and my stockfish. The reason I'm adding this thing now is just to make sure that the ponmon gets a little bit softer, and then it also just soaks up some of the stew or the sauce. Then I'm going to be adding my fish. I'm using Panla fish here. You can use catfish, anything you want to use really. Then I'm also adding some Perewinkle and some grinded crayfish. Just stir properly and make sure that it's properly incorporated. You don't have to do anything fancy. Now I'll be adding my meat. I'm also adding the meat because I want it to absorb a little bit of the sauce and make it softer. Now I'm just going to allow it to cook for about 5 minutes. I'll add my salt and a little bit of seasoning cube. Stir again and allow it to cook for about 3 minutes. Now I'm just adding my egusi paste. Just be careful when doing this. Just add it bit by bit. You don't have to rush anything really. Now I'm just going to cover and allow it to cook for about 7 to 10 minutes. Please cook on low heat so your egusi does not burn. After about 7 to 10 minutes, I'm going to come back and then stir it a little bit. After stirring, I'm going to cover again to cook for about another 5 minutes, and this is what it looks like after another 5 minutes. I'm going to be stirring it again. That's why I said you have to cook on low heat, because if you're cooking on high heat, you can't like get this particular result. If not, your egusi is going to burn. So just stir and cover really. After another 5 minutes of allowing to cook, this is what it looks like. Now I am adding my leaf. I am using ugu and scent leaf here. You can really use any kind of leaf you want, and I'm just going to stir that. I'm also one of those people that don't like too much leaf in my egusi soup, so that's why it's kind of looking scant, I think. Then to that, I'm going to add a little bit of water to loosen it up a bit. You don't have to add water if you don't want to really. Then I'm going to stir. After stirring, I'm just going to allow it to cook for another 5 to 7 minutes on low heat, and your egusi soup is ready. Please guys, do not forget to subscribe to the channel, do not forget to leave a comment, do not forget to like the video. All these things actually help in growing my channel, and that's like the only way you can support me. I would really appreciate it if you guys do that, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.